Welcome back, everyone, to the Baseball Please YouTube channel. Today is Thursday. It's April 17th. I'm back bringing out some plays in the MLB. Yesterday, absolutely abysmal. The picks I felt like they were okay. Just nothing broke our way. We're going to start with the Blue Jays because they're the only win. Notes on that game: Braves are in big trouble with the bats. Spencer Strider looked like he had two oak trees as legs. Looked like Saquon Barkley out there, Quadzilla, what they call him, and he was pretty good. Blue Jays get 3. Vladdy gets his first home run of the year. Braves get 1 run in the top of the 9th. They're horrible. We get a win there. Nationals. Really testing the fandom. Really testing. You want to give your balls a tug early in this season. Mitchell Parker, a gem of a game. Probably his best performance of the season. 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 bad pitch to Henry that led to a solo home run. 1-0 in favor of the Pirates. Jorge Suarez. Bullpen comes in the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th, my apologies. Single, walk, single, ground out, hit by pitch, walk. I believe in that order. The score is 2-0. Bases loaded with 2 outs. We go to the pen. Who's at the plate? O'Neal Cruz. Not in the majors. Myself. Just a guy who does games. O'Neal Cruz this season does not have a hit against a left-handed pitcher. O'Neal Cruz last season was historically bad against left-handed pitching. The Nationals have a lefty in the bullpen. It's not like that we don't have any. They suck, all of them, but we have some. Let's bring in the righty in a 2-0 game with bases loaded and a guy who's only hit against right-handed pitching this season. He doesn't have a hit against the lefty. 2 pitches in. Sorry, my apologies to Suarez. 3 pitches in. Grand slam. First of O'Neal Cruz's career. You got to be fucking kidding me. What is the management thinking? This is what it's been for the last 3 years for the Nationals. They have young talent. They're a good team. They've got maybe the worst manager in MLB history leading the charge. Alex Cole, not mad at him. Line out, really hard line out first at bat. Fly out to deep left center. Thought it was going to go out. Another fly out to deep right, and then I believe it was a ground out or a fly out his last at bat. I stopped watching after the 7th inning because I can't keep carrying. Nick Pivetta, we had him right where we wanted him. Bases loaded. No outs for the Cubbies with Ian Happ coming up. With Kyle Tucker coming up. Ian Happ had just single. Bases loaded, nobody out. Early in the game, get him there. We get him there. Kyle Tucker, sacrifice fly. Suzuki, I believe it was a strikeout. And then Bush, I believe it was a ground out. I mean, we just can't catch a break. We're getting in these situations where we should be able to win games, and it's just not working out. We're going to try it again on Thursday. I'm more just mad. I'm not even mad about the money. I mean, I'm mad about the money, but I'm mad that the Nationals are in a spot like that, and you could literally get somebody off of the street, and they can tell you what the correct call is going up against O'Neal Cruz. You don't bring in a righty, you bring in a lefty. I don't understand. Giants going up against the Phillies in this game. Jordan Hicks struggled in the first couple starts this season. Christopher Sanchez has been pretty good for them for the last 3 years. I'm going to lean on Christopher Sanchez in this game. The Phillies bats, they were awake tonight, but the Giants put up double-digit runs going up against the Phillies. Aaron Nola did not have a very good start. Probably the only bad start or really bad start we're going to see out of Aaron Nola this season. I think he gave up 5 runs in the top of the first, and they hit around on him in the first inning. So that's a really bad outing for Aaron Nola. Phillies did answer, though. They tied that game up in the 5th or 6th inning, and then the Giants just poured some on that Phillies bullpen. But I like Christopher Sanchez on the mound here. I'm going to take the run line -1.5 now that I'm thinking about the first 5 money line or first 5 -1/2 better might be the better play. But I'm going to take the Phillies here -1.5. Bryce Harper hit a home run tonight. He's hit had back-to-back games hitting a home run. He's starting to feel himself a little bit. Turner's been swinging the bat a little bit better. Kyle Schwarber's actually been a little bit worse ever since they brought him down to the 4 or 5 hole. But I'm still confident Kyle Schwarber will be able to swing the bat in this game. People should have a pretty good day going up against Jordan Hicks. I'll take the Phillies here, -1.5 on the run line as the play. For the next play, hometown team Royals going up against the Tigers. The Royals, boy, the bats are bad this year. They were bad last year, not as bad as this year. Bobby Witt feels like the only guy who can get a hit. They did produce a couple runs today in their game, but I think the Tigers have the better arm on the mound. Michael Lorenzen, again, not the best start to the season. One of our better options, actually, for a starting pitcher. But Reese Olson's been good to me over the first couple games. I bet him last week. I'm going to bet him again this week. I'm going to take the Tigers here, -1.5. They've got the bats. They've got the arms. The Royals' bullpen's been decent, but the Tigers' bats this year, they've been towards the top of the MLB in runs scored per game, sitting at 4.72 per game right now. I'll trust them in this game at home. Big divisional rivalry game here. I'm going to take the Tigers -1.5 on the run line as well as the second game pick. For the player props, going to go Gunnar Henderson. Tanner Bybee, he was really bad in the first start, really good in the second start, so no idea what we're going to get in this game, coming in with a 4+ ERA. I do like the matchup here for Gunnar Henderson going up against him, and also hopefully we get some righties in the bullpen going up against Gunnar Henderson. He's not been good against the left side this season. Still room for improvement on the left side, but really Gunnar Henderson at the beginning of the year, he was hitting, I believe the number was .71. No, April 6th, .77 batting average. It was up to 237 yesterday, now back down to 214, but he has 5 hits over the last 3 games, and he only has 9 on the season, so he's seeing the ball a lot better over the last couple of games. Going to get changeup. They're going to get fastball mostly in this game. Changeup would be the next best pitch for Gunnar Henderson. Unfortunately, Tanner Bybee doesn't throw that a lot, but 50% of the time, we're going to get a 375 or a 400+ batting average going up against Tanner Bybee. Not a whole lot of slug to talk about with the fastball this season for Gunnar. Just looking for a double in this game, over 1.5 bases. He's been good in 2 of the last 3 games. Really, I think he's starting to see the plate, see the ball a lot better. So I'm going to go him over 1.5 bases as the batting prop. For the pitching prop, Kumar Rocker of Vanderbilt. I don't know if you guys remember him. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. I want to say he was like locked up for the 1 pick, and then he slipped to 3 or 4. Let's just look it up. I remember him pitching at Vanderbilt. We drafted in. Yeah, he went 3 overall. I could have swore he was like locked up, be the 1 pick. He was supposed to be one of the better arms coming out of that draft. Last season for the Rangers, they didn't really give him a chance. 3 total games last season for them, and he did not do great in those games. He had a 1.54 whip, 3.86 ERA, 0-2, 12 hits, 5 earned runs. This season, they're giving him a full chance in 2025. He is the last man in this rotation. I think he's probably going to get sent down if he struggles in this game against the Angels, and I think he will struggle in this game against the Angels because if you haven't noticed, the Angels have been hitting a lot of home runs to start the season. 27 home runs. That's just against right-handed pitching. That's the best in baseball in the home run department. Rooker's coming in here with a 7.94 ERA, a 1.94 whip, 10 earned runs, 11 runs given up on the season with 18 hits. I think the Angels are going to have a lot of solo shots. And even if he does walk a couple people, the slug percentages for the Angels this year, they're really good against the right side. I'm going to take Rocker in this game to go over 2.5 runs. I think he's out of this game in the first couple innings going up against that kind of a high-powered Angels offense. I know last season they weren't great, but this year Soler's hitting it well, Trout's hitting it well. Taylor Ward has like 4 home runs in the last 4 games, hitting in the leadoff spot. They're swinging the bat well right now, so I'm going to take them to get to Kumar here. Over 2.5 runs as the final play of the day. Let's go to that double parlay and his parlay. Took another loss because Alex Call could not get on the board. Again, had a lot of hard hits, just couldn't find anything on the ground. Going to go with Gunnar and Corbin today. Corbin Carroll's getting a nice left-on-right matchup. He's been on fire. I should have took him in my home run draft I had a couple weeks ago as my last spot, but I didn't. He's been hitting the hell out of the ball, especially going up against right-handed pitching, so I like him in that game, going up against Miami to hit a double and at least get us a hit. We need to get the hits parlay rolling again. I think we've lost 4 in a row on that hits parlay. It's what cancels out the double parlay and the home run parlay. We just got to find a way to go even on these, or at least try to, maybe win a home run parlay or a double parlay. But I like both these guys tomorrow in their matchups. Let's go to that recap graph for tomorrow. Phillies run line -1.5 going up against the Giants. Tigers run line -1.5 going up against Kansas City. Kumar Rocker overs 2.5 runs against the Angels, and Gunnar Henderson over 1.5 bases going up against the Cleveland Guardians. Guys, that's going to do it for the MLB picks and props for Thursday, April 17th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please drop a like this video, subscribe down below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.